Well, it's time now for our Zayo Connection. Back with Mike Montgomery. I'm Drew Goodman, the player of the game, clearly Branden Carlson. Congrats, Branden.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Coach was making this point. You allowed the game to come to you tonight, 26 points. How important was it to finish the way you did, given the fact that Idaho State really wouldn't go away?
I mean, I think it was important that we just came out strong the second half and just had to keep going because we knew, they were fighting with us the whole first half, like you said. And so we just kind of came out knowing that we just had to keep giving it our all the whole time. We had to come in and dominate and do our part. And I think, the first half was kind of slow for us, but I think we really picked it up in the second half.
Well, Brock McKenzie did a great job shooting the ball. It looked like that he stuck Rollie Worcester on him and said, hey, he's not getting anything, and just go to your job. The thing I'm most impressed with you is that, and Drew mentioned it, you let the game come to you. You don't force a lot. If you're open from three, you can make the shot. You start on the baseline. If nobody comes to help, you'll go up and throw it down. But you're not looking to try to dominate the game necessarily. You're looking to play with your teammates, and I think that's a credit to you, and I think that's going to be great for your team moving forward. Do you feel like that's what your job is?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I've really tried to just slow down the game. The coach has said it plenty of times this preseason and in interviews, like how he feels like I've really let the game kind of slow down for me and just let the things just play out. And I think, I made some silly mistakes in the first half that I should have cleaned up, but I think I really I learned from it, and I just worked on, letting it kind of come back.
That's what these early season games are for, though. You're going to be in the film room. You're going to be looking, saying, hey, you needed to be a half a step here. You need to be a half a step there, and that's what you'll do with the thing. Let me ask you a question. Did Idaho State surprise you, being as competitive as they were? A
little bit, yeah. I mean, we knew they were a tough team. They had a lot of good transfers in from D1 programs. Colby Lee played at BYU and just wherever. And we knew that they gave BYU a great fight at the there, and they had the chance to win it there against BYU at their place too at the end. So we knew that they were a tough team, but I think we kind of didn't expect how good they really could be. Mind.
It's a Big Sky team, it just happens. But I think that BYU game helped you guys, kind of woke you up a little bit. I think you might have come in without that and said, they're not going to beat us on our court. But they got your attention for sure.
Oh, you got to give them credit for sure. They're a great team.
How much easier is it round two now with Coach Smith, where you know what he expects, you know how he teaches, you know how he coaches, and you've had more than a year to digest it, and also help get some of the new guys acclimated?
I mean, it's been good. I think just obviously last year I had a bunch of players that were under Coach Raskowiak that stayed around, so I had them, but then a bunch of new guys. But I think having the same guys from Coach Smith last year and having more people understand what Coach Smith expects out of each of us has really just kind of helped us to grow as a team better and to kind of play more connected. And I feel like we didn't play very connected in the first half, and then the second half was a lot better. But I think just having, a second year with Coach Smith, I know what he expects out of me more. And I think a lot of the players do too. And we can, Marco Anthony's been with Coach Smith for 3 years now. And so he really knows how to convey what Coach Smith wants from each of those players.
Yeah, well done tonight. Enjoy this one and get ready for Sam Houston State.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Great job, Branden.
Yeah, outstanding job.
You can always be a model if you don't make it in basketball.
I wish. That'd be a lot easier, a lot less tiring.
It might be.